So today we are going to talk about Springleaf Residences. Of course, this is your gateway to the nature and connectivity. Okay, so it's a joint venture both by Lab and Hong Leong Holdings.
Yes.
So this particular development consists of 941 residential units spreading across a total of 5 towers that consists of up to 25 levels. Okay, in this 3.49 hectare land, which is relatively on the huge land itself. Okay, so 99 leasehold development, and then this is the first mega private condominium in this Springleaf pristine or vicinity, whatever terms you like to claim it, and then it is only 100 meters away from Springleaf MRT station. And the key thing over here is it is also just a 2-minute sheltered walk to the train station.
Yes. Correct. Yeah.
So I selected TOP 2029. Okay. So for this particular unit, this development right here, it do comes with this heritage building integration. So of course the government want to keep this particular something like ECA schools and all, you know, so it will be inside. So just the same like some of the development which later we'll go through, dive deeper inside.
Yeah.
Okay. And then of course this one is also a BCA Green Mark titanium, which is also means they are being certified under this super low energy certification.
Yes, that's right.
Yep.
So in terms of location wise, like what Aaron mentioned, we are actually just 100 meters away from the MRT station. And so this MRT station will actually have directly to Orchard, Marina Bay, Woodlands via the Thomson East Coast Line. If you are driving, we also have the immediate access to the Seletar Expressway and also the CTE itself, the Central Expressway. Of course, in the future, there's also the North-South Corridor that is opening in 2027 with further improving on the connectivity, right? And at the same time, this location itself, we are actually surrounded by nature. There's actually the Central Catchment Nature Reserve and Springleaf Nature Park, where it's at your doorstep. Plus, it's a low-density area with a green enclave setting, so there will be definitely a cleaner air and there will be a lot of tranquil living, right? So at the same time, if you were to look at the URA master plan, right, there's actually supposedly approximately about 2,000 new homes in this forest town concept.
Yep.
Right? And with the expansion of the Springleaf Nature Park, basically we are actually going to have the North-South Corridor cycling tram route that is coming up soon. We also had the Nee Soon Nature Park that is also under construction. And if we talk about the existing ones, we are actually just 5-minute cycle or 2-minute drive away from Upper Seletar Reservoir and Lower Seletar Reservoir, and so on. So we are actually definitely surrounded by the nature. At the same time, right now, just now, we are actually at land parcel B. So parcel A is actually going to be for sale too, which is actually a mixed-use development.
Yeah, so that means it will also comes with certain like shops and all, you know, so it will make this whole entire place more vibrant and easy access for amenities as well.
That's right, yeah. Also with the MRT itself, it will also be delighted to know that this Thomson East Coast Line actually leads directly to Changi Airport. At the same time, with the new RTS link coming up, basically today you say you want to go airport, you can take the train. You want to go JB, you can also take the train.
Yeah, so I think in the near future, in a couple of years, I think over here will be definitely very vibrant with easy connectivity to a lot of places.
Yeah. So in the entire development itself, they have a very resort-style part of facilities. And one thing that is really worth mentioning is that because of the conserved school, the Seletar institution, right? Very uniquely, I believe this is probably the first project that has a 125 meters jogging track in the development. So it's I would say it's rather unique to tell people, hey, I go jogging just within my compound.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's really very nice. Yeah. At the same time, besides that, we also have full condo facilities, inclusive 50 meters Olympic lap pool. We definitely have tennis court. We have a lot of children's facilities, function room, and not only just on level 1. we actually has all these facilities that are in the 5 different
Spread.
blocks.
Yeah, it's in fact spread across all the different levels. At least every individual blocks you do get to have 2 levels of different facilities. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
So yep. So for the side plan over here, you can see that yes, it's a full-fledged condo facilities, which includes the very important one, tennis court. That is called full-fledged condo facilities.
Yeah.
So you got your 50-meter lap pool, so on and so forth. So all the surrounding will be in fact covered with a lot of greens. So developer really spent a lot to actually make it a 60% green coverage within the whole entire development. So as I mentioned also, so every blocks you do get to have a 2 facilities level. Okay, is you do have your, like example, your sky lounge, your gourmet lounge, your work corner, and the chill terrace, all located within these 5 blocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with actually 904 units with this mega development, I believe with how they actually spread out the facilities,
Yeah.
you basically wouldn't feel like, hey, you're actually in a very in a compound whereby there's a lot of people all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to the pricing, and then whether this is a good investment value, and then how do you want to exit in time to come. So right over here, as you can see, okay, the 1 bedroom consists of only 8 units, which is sized at the 388 square feet. 2 bedroom consists of 319 units. 3 bedroom consists of 324 units, and the 4 bedroom consists of 138 units. And then with very limited supply in this particular location, the 5 bedroom comes with 68 units. So you can see right here, the ratio is in fact targeting more towards the family living prospect.
Yeah.
Okay, so of course over here, let's take a look right here to do the comparison. Okay, so the most recent launches at the surrounding, because this is the first plot over here that's being launched. So a lot of time people will say, yes, okay, it's a first mover advantage, which I will definitely needs to agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so of course we still have another plot of land that's coming up. Of course, waiting for people, for developer to do the bidding and all. So I think this at this price point right now, I think the developer bidded for this at 904 PPR. Okay,
Yep.
which I think is on the very, very low side. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you do a comparison with the most recent one, example at Lentor Modern, okay. So Lentor Modern on the average price is already priced at 2,144 PSF. Okay.
And it was actually launched in July 2023.
Yeah, that was in fact 2 years ago. So right here today, if you are in fact doing some comparison whether or not to enter into Springleaf Residences, so I think this may take into consideration. And then the next one for comparison will be like a Lentor Mansion,
Yep.
which on the average price is already at 2,267. Okay. So next up, we also have like a Lentor Central Residences, okay, which is also launched on the average price of 2,222. Do take note, all these prices are already transacted. Yeah. So the next one, probably the last year, whereby one of the development in the Champion Way, okay, which nobody thought it had sell so well. More than 90, if I remember correctly, it's more than 90% sold during the day, the launch day itself. Already transacting on the average of 2,079 PSF. So what it means for this particular development, okay? So of course, if you want to understand probably whether can you be making tons of money, okay, let's dive deeper inside. But before that, let's go into the floor plan. Okay, so 2-bedroom floor plan comes with a 2-bed 1 bath. So right over here, again, if you have to stay here, as we see, the unit mix majority of the ratio is for family. So my personal feel is that if you can don't buy a 2-bed 1 bath, don't buy 2-bed 1 bath lah. Because if your family staying there, you morning wake up, you need to chiong for the toilet, and then you only got 1 toilet. Then if you got guests or your friends coming over for gathering and all, then go into your toilet. Toilet very privacy one.
I'll say this is probably more for investment. At the same time, earlier on we also saying that with the new RTS link coming up, maybe there may be Malaysians who are working in Singapore. They don't mind renting it here.
Yep.
Because it's actually very close to the MRT
I
station.
think that's quite okay as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So same thing. So there's of course two sizes right here. One will be the 527 square feet layout model, and then the other one will be the 646 square feet layout.
That will be the two bed.
2 bed 2 bath.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 bed 2 bath right here. Something very very interesting is that once you go inside, okay, so you have a so-called enclosed curved-in kitchen area.
Enclosable kitchen.
Enclosable kitchen. Because most of the development today, okay, they usually only have a kitchenette. So once you open up, it's in fact you see the kitchen straight away. So for this one right here is a curve inside, and then of course you can do an enclosed kitchen if you wish to right over here.
Yeah.
So bedroom wise, I think it's quite decent. Okay, so bedroom 2, you of course can do up to a queen size bed, and then you do have a direct access to the bathroom. So this is also part of it for your guests or friends to use this bathroom instead of going into the master bedroom bathroom like the 2 bed 1 bath. Okay, so king size bed you can put inside the master bedroom, which leads you to the ensuite bathroom. Okay, so simple, straightforward. So next up we have for you right here will be the 3 bedroom layout model. Okay, so 3 bedroom layout model. This is a 3 bed 2 bath at the 786 square feet. So same thing as you enter from the main door, you do have a kitchen area. Same thing, you can do enclosed if you want to. Okay, so dining, living. So this is more like a dumbbell kind of layout, okay, which is standing at the 786 square feet. So one of the bedroom is located at one corner away from the other 2 bedrooms. Okay, so bedroom wise, you can do up to a queen size bed. Second bedroom, same thing, queen size bed. And then of course a king size bed in the master bedroom. So this is located at the various stack in this entire development, standing at the 786 square feet. So next we have for you.
Actually, I will say that for this 3 bed 2 bath layout, right, it's actually quite unique because majority of the time we see dumbbell layout for 2 bedder,
Yep.
but 3 bedder dumbbell layout
Quite rare.
is very rare. Yeah, it's very rare. Yeah.
Okay. So next we have for you will be the 818 square feet layout. So this is something slightly different. Of course, once you're coming from the main door, okay, so there will be a corridor walkway for you to place your shoe cabinets and all.
Yeah.
Okay, then followed by your kitchen area. Same thing, you can do an enclosed kitchen if you want to. Then your living, dining, everything, and then followed by balcony. So room wise, all will be tucked in a one corner. So queen, king. Okay. Good thing over here is that, okay, all the bathroom got
Window.
window. My favorite. Okay, but this is not my favorite layout for here. My favorite layout for the 3 bedroom will be this one. So 3 bed 2 bath. This is a flex floor plan. Okay, so for this particular layout, example at a nice 926 square feet layout model, once you come in from the main door, same thing, you can do up your very nice long shoe cabinets. Okay, if your family got a lot of shoes, all that, okay, you can just do it here. So this part over here, very important. You do get to have your dry kitchen area followed by your wet kitchen. The important thing is that this wet kitchen area leads you to this flex room. What I personally love about flex room is because I used to stay in this kind of layout before, okay, my first property back then. Because this room, you can always transform it into, if, example, today you have you are a family with, example, 2 to 3 kids, okay, most of the people will definitely have helper one. So this particular flex room, you can transform into a helper's room. If not, you can do as a guest room, entertainment room, or even the study room. Yeah. So of course, sizable layout here. Okay, queen, king. Okay, so good thing. Another good thing is that of course your 2 bathroom you do have windows.
Yeah. Plus point.
So next we have for you, which is the bigger one. That is the 904 square feet layout order. Okay, so slightly different over here will be once you come in from the main door, okay, same thing, you do have your DB box, everything, okay, followed by your dry kitchen area, wet kitchen area, which of course leads you to the flex room. And then queen, king, toilet comes with 2 bathrooms. Okay, so for this 958 square feet layout model, something different will be your entrance will be slightly longer, so you can do your shoe cabinets over here, okay, put your keys, everything all at this particular location, followed by your dry, wet kitchen, and then access to a flex room, and then of course bedroom wise, queen, king, followed by your bathroom. You do have a windows as well. Okay, So this is actually a 54 square feet extra foyer space, okay, for you to do your shoe cabinets. Okay. So next up we have for you will be the 1023 square feet layout and 1076 square feet layout, which is consists of a 3-bed, 3-bath. Okay. So once you come in, okay, it's Guacoland like this kind of layout, okay, it's very, very luxe kind of feel.
Yeah.
So if you come in from the main door, you can see you are actually looking at a
Powder room.
powder room. It's not bathroom. Cannot 冲凉 one. Okay. So this one is example, you do a hosting gathering, during the festival season and all.
Yes.
So most of the people you can actually tell, okay, I think you can actually wash your hands and your feet before you come into the house.
Yes.
So I think it's quite unique, okay. And then Guacamole, I know they love it because at the Lentor area back then, they also have this kind of particular layout. So this over here comes with a dry kitchen followed by wet kitchen, and then of course your dining, living, and then the balcony area. So do take note, this particular layout, you do get to have the household shelter, which of course you can convert it into your storeroom. Okay, then your flex room over here, same thing, you can have helper's room, guest room, entertainment room, and all. So bedroom wise, you do get to have this queen followed by your king area, okay, king size bed, and then the bathroom wise, of course, you do have your windows too.
Yeah.
Okay, so we move on to the 1076 square feet, 3-bed, 3-bath layout. Okay, so once you come in, okay, you have your long corridor walkway as compared to the other one. This is actually a 53 square feet walkway, slightly longer because you can do your shoe cabinets at one corner. Okay, so you have your powder room and then your dry kitchen, wet kitchen. Okay, followed by your dining, living, and then a balcony. So right at the corridor walkway, same thing, you do have your household shelter. Bathroom comes with windows and then a flex room in the between, just right beside the master bedroom.
Yep.
Okay, and then bed-wise, queen, and then king size bed. Okay, so that's all for the 3-bedroom model type. So we move on over to the 4-bedroom. Okay, 4-bed, 3-bath. Okay, so once you come in from the main door, okay, so same thing, there's a powder room. Okay, so followed by your dry kitchen and the wet kitchen. Okay, so this one's slightly something different. Instead of along this corridor walkway of the room, okay, the household shelter, okay, is facing towards the wet kitchen area. So
Yeah.
and then followed by your dining, living, and then your balcony area. So balcony area is linked towards the 4th bedroom, which you can easily do up to a queen size bed. Queen over here, queen. Okay, and then your master bedroom comes with a walk-in closet. One side for him, one side for her. 不要抢, okay?
Super big.
Yeah. Okay. So something to take note, which I personally don't really fancy, is that because 4-bedroom okay, but your 4-bedroom your toilet no window . So this is something that I don't really like. But again, you are family with a lot of kids, you need the kind of space, the kind of rooms. I think this is something, of course, you can look into it. Okay,
The
this is
master
at
bathroom has-
1227 square feet layout. Yep.
Master bathroom has the window. It's just that the common bathroom don't have the window.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, lor. Not so ideal for me personally I'm not sure about you guys, audience out there. Okay, so same thing, another layout wise right here. Okay, this is something slightly different. So the main door, once you come in, okay, on your right side will be your powder room. Then you see straight up all the way to the dry kitchen and then the wet kitchen area. So same thing, household shelter tucked inside the wet kitchen area, followed by your dining, living, and then the balcony links to the 4th bedroom, which you can put in a queen size bed. And then the rest of the bedroom, you can put in the queen, and then the king comes with a walk-in closet for him, for her, and then master bathroom comes with windows. So same thing, the rest of the bathroom doesn't come with any windows. Okay. So, and then this particular 4-bedroom comes with a 3-bathroom, only consists of 138 units. Okay, so quite rare also . So let's move on to the last one, okay, which is the 5-bedroom layout type, which only consists of a total of 68 units. This is something that you can look into, okay, 5-bed, 4-bath, okay,
Yeah.
which is at a 1453 square feet layout. Okay, do remember this is a harmonized
Harmonized.
layout already. So if you times a certain percentage, of course, it's slightly bigger. So what I like about here, okay, is of course you do get to have a lot of big rooms. Okay, so once you come in from the main door, you do get to have your DB box, and then of course you can do out your shoe cabinets and all. Okay, followed by the household shelter, which opposite will be your powder room. Okay, so kitchen-wise, you have a yard area, okay, with a enclosed wet kitchen. Okay, so dining and then the living. So one part of it will be your junior master. Okay, junior master comes with, of course, your ensuite bathroom, but again, no window. Okay. So bedroom 5 do have access. You can put a queen size bed and do have access to the balcony area. So bedroom 4, same thing, queen size bed, queen size bed. Same thing, the bathroom doesn't have a window. Okay, so next one you have a king size bed and then a walk-in closet area followed by your master bathroom.
Yeah.
So next up we have will be the 1475 square feet layout. Okay, so 1475 square feet layout over here. Same thing, you can do a long shoe cabinets if you want to, followed by a household shelter, bathroom 4, which is a powder room, and then simply you have your yard and a wet kitchen area. So comes with after followed by your dining, living, and one side will be your junior master. Okay, comes with a junior bathroom as well. So queen, 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 and then a king size bed. Okay, walk-in closet. So slightly something different over here will be the layout wise from the entrance, which is slightly different. That's why in terms of the size wise is not too much of a diff. Okay, but do remember this particular layout only consists of a 68 units, which is definitely sought after in this particular location.
Very, yeah.
Okay, so next up I will have Joyce.
Actually,
Yes.
maybe let's go back to the 5-bedder.
Okay.
Even though this is a
No,
harmony.
yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention one thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you guys want to have a super huge living hall,
That's right. Yeah.
do take note, this part over here, okay, between the big room 5
Mm-hmm.
and the living hall area, okay,
You can actually
you
not.
actually knock it now,
Yeah.
okay, to spread out even bigger for your living hall. So if you want to do a projector screen, do a lot of hosting, entertaining, if you don't need so many bedrooms, I think this layout is perfect for you.
Yeah. Just have to bear in mind that there's actually a beam that's connecting the walls. Okay. So if you over here, so even after you break down the walls, there will still be the beam there. Maybe you need the feature wall or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's perfectly fine. I think nowadays for ID all that, they can come up with all the fanciful ideas. Okay. Okay, so next I will let Joyce to talk about the very unique conservation house unit, ranging from a 1 bedroom all the way to 3 bedroom unit type.
Yes, that's right. So for the conservation unit house itself, there is only 32 units. So basically, 1 meter, there's only 8 units. Very limited choice.
Confirm day one set out
Com-
because it's conservation. Because if it is just conservation.
388 square feet. Well, bear in mind that it's harmonized and then there's no balcony space. So I will say it's quite livable looking at the layout itself.
Yeah.
Right? And then followed by the 2-bed, 2-bath at 592 square feet. So in terms of comparing to the 2-bed, 2-bath in the 5 blocks itself, this size is actually 54 square feet smaller than those.
Okay.
So it may actually be a very attractive entry price for a lot of people. At the same time, because there is no balcony, so all the 592 square feet is actually usable space, like livable space. So that's why you can see that from the layout, the space itself actually looks pretty decent, I would say. Yeah. So but there's also only 8 units for this layout. So I believe this will actually be also sold out.
Definitely, yeah. Because there will always be people who doesn't really fancy balcony. So I think this layout kind will be more suitable for you guys because if you are looking for more livable space rather than having a so-called some of you guys terms as the balcony as unused space, I think this kind of layout wise, of course, will be good. But again, do take note, there's only 8 units. So same thing during the launch, it will be sold out.
Yeah. And also bear in mind because conservation, right? This is only until level 4.
Yep.
So it's you basically will be getting more of the facilities view from a project itself. Yeah. So coming to the 3-bedroom, there are actually 16 units, and of which 8 units with the size of 1119 square feet.
Yep.
A very big 3-bedroom layout in this current context. So it's actually 96 square feet bigger than the 3-bed, 3-bath. for those in the 5 blocks. And at the same time, if you were to look deeper into the layout, right, I will say that the downside is that there isn't any window for the bathroom. So, it's actually quite a negative point. And at the same time, because the size is actually so big, right, I would say that the quantum-wise will actually be a lot higher.
Yeah.
Okay, 119, maybe the price itself, perhaps you will be able to get a 4-bedder. And it's the same for 1259 square feet, which is actually 236 square feet bigger. And if we were to look deeper into the layout itself, the space actually consists mainly of the corridor, the balcony area that is leading from the dining, living all the way to the bedroom. And bear in mind that there is actually the beam, the column at the window area, which is actually part of the school column that they cannot actually remove. So that we will have to bear in mind, you have to live with it.
But of course, this one, something very different is your master bathroom got window.
Yes, correct.
So this one very important for me.
And the master bedroom size is also very big, very decent. And like I said, 1259 square feet with the long balcony itself, if you were to actually do out a zip track or this thing, it can actually be a very livable, a huge livable space.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, and then not too sure if you're aware, there's actually also another project that is called Avenue South Residence.
So we will use that as a comparison because that is the only development in recent years to have that.
To have a conservation house.
Yeah, we've got conservation house.
Yeah, so we will actually do the analysis of the 2-bedder in that development. So 732 square feet is actually a 2-bedroom in the 2 high-rise building.
Yep.
And the 807 square feet is actually a 2-bedroom in the conservation unit.
Correct.
So noticely, if you were to see the date of purchase for the two units are actually both in 2019, 2 months apart, one in November, one in September. Purchase price, well, for the 809, 807 square feet at 1.48 mil, 732 at 1.332. And they said they held it for almost the same amount of time. Both also made. However, the unit that is 732 square feet on the high-rise building itself actually made a profit of 268,000 in comparison to the one in the conservation house that actually made 220,000.
Not too bad lah.
Not too bad, but I will say again at your own discretion, whether at the point of time when you are actually balancing for the unit or you know whatever is available, you have to see whether is it worth getting it or not.
Correct.
Yeah.
So of course, today we based on this development which is consisting of a 909 square feet.
Yeah.
Which is
909 units.
It's
Sorry, 941 units.
941 unit.
Comparison.
Yeah, so it's like as the 941 units. So if you were to do a comparison, because this location for now, it is not the most convenient one. For now.
Convenient because for MRT, it's just that there isn't a lot of amenities around. There isn't I would say the amenities are actually up and coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
So for comparison purposes wise, I will take one also very ulu one.
Yes.
To do a comparison. And also mega development. Okay, which is Normanton Park. Okay, Normanton Park, of course, the TOP in the year 2023, just about 2 years back. And then consisting of more than 1,500 units. Okay, so mega development.
Yes.
The key thing is that over here there is no MRT station.
Yeah.
Okay. But again, whether do people make money buying mega development? So let's take a quick look. Okay. So example for 2-bedroom analysis right over here, you can see that okay, people are making on the average of 200,000. Okay, over the course of about 3 years. Okay, with the highest being 349,000 for a 2-bedroom. Okay, so next we have for a 3-bedroom. Okay, averaging profit is about 342,000. Okay, just by holding 3 years. And then the highest record will be at 537,000. Okay, so next for a 4-bedroom. Okay, so same thing, 4-bedroom and 5-bedroom in the Momentum Park is actually quite rare.
Yeah.
Low supply over there. Okay, so averaging for 4-bedroom is about 430,000 in terms of average profit. The highest being 488,000 just by holding 3 years. Okay, and then we come to the 5-bedroom. So 5-bedroom, same thing. There's not much transaction because most of the people for 5-bedroom they are buying for own stay. Okay, so average profit. Okay, in fact, I just see the lowest profit lah. Okay, so because over the course of the couple of years 3 years, and so there's only 3 transactions because nobody want to sell.
Yeah.
Okay, so because buying for own stay ma. So for a 5-bedroom layout type, there's only 3 transactions. The lowest being 583,000 in terms of profit, averaging at 680,000. The highest commanding just holding 3 years is at 762,000. Which I think is good because even at this Ulu location, no MRT, because Springleaf you got MRT, right? It's not MRT, also can make 762,000. Yeah, we see on average you make 680,000. I think fair enough lah. Holding 3 years. Okay. So again, if today at a certain location just right beside, okay, Momentum Park that launched recently about 2-3 weeks ago lah.
Yes.
See, I got a shot of my life also. That one got MRT So if you want to do a comparison in the Ulu location got MRT got more okay. As compared to Springleaf upcoming, there is another plot that got more, right?
Mixed development.
Yeah lah, got mixed development so also got shops, right, and all, right, okay. So I think if you look at the recent one Capital Land sell 94% of linen put at averaging 2,450. 94% still on launch day, then I think you have the answer already.
Yeah.
Because for Springleaf, it's only asking starting from averaging lah.
Yeah, actually the one bedder from 878,000.
Okay, which is in terms of average PSF is only 2,200. Okay, so I should think that the average pricing here should be in the range of about 2,001 plus minus. Okay, PSF. So if you do a comparison with that of linen being sold on the first day, okay, it's at 2,450. I think this mega development definitely is something that worth considering.
I agree. So actually, maybe we recap on the pricing
Okay.
on this development itself. So earlier on, we said 1 bedroom, 8 units, 878,000 starting from, and then 2-bedder, 319 square feet, starting from 1.078.
Yep, very, very attractive. In today's market, if it's a 1-bedroom, can also be selling at 1.5 million.
Oh,
Like if you look at Ori, which is located in Toa Payoh, 1-bedroom already at how much? 1.5.
5. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yep.
3-bedroom, 324 units at 1.61 starting from, followed by 4-bedroom, 138 units starting from 2.448.
Yeah.
Very attractive price. And followed by the 5-bedder, very rare 5-bedder, 68 units starting from 3.01A.
Yeah. So I think over here, my guess is that, okay, 3-bedroom Yulung type, okay, that is one of my favorite layout if you were to ask me. With the flex room one, that one is definitely a good buy in the entire development.
Agree?
Okay.
Agree?
So of course, come, let's have a little fun. During launch day, how many percent will be sold in this mega development?
So because it's mega development of 941 units, I will say that the amount sold will likely be about 65%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 65%, okay, 70% for me. Because given the location, okay, we got MRT and all, so again, I feel it's quite okay because with the transformation coming out and also I think connectivity-wise, everything next time around in the near future, it will be a very vibrant area to live in, okay?
Definitely buy into the future.
Yeah, future.
Yeah.
So you want to see the now, okay, but if you look at even doing a comparison with Momentum can be this kind of amount, buying the big unique type, then I think for here, you definitely know the answer, which one to go for.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it for this week analysis.
Yes.
So next coming up, we will have another few more right until the end of the year. So if you guys are keen to know more, to know deeper, we can dive deep for you for this development. Feel free to contact us at the numbers over here. and we'll see you guys in the next analysis.
Okay, see you.